All right, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's talk about this full moon, this super moon, lunar eclipse, this rebirth of life, transformational growth in a Scorpio energy. All right, let's check it out. So let's get you an affirmation for the next week or so. Again, you know, anytime I do a reading, whatever, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Of course, this could be, you know, air or water sign, and if you have a water sign in your chart somewhere, or whatever, but you know, how about an affirmation? Oh, this one wants to come out. I don't like pop outs. So I don't like pop outs ever because, I mean, unless I feel it, but I'm a sloppy shuffler. So I just don't, not my jam. All right, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, affirmation. All right, affirmation for carrier. All right, wonderful new opportunities are opening up for me to use my unique creative skills and abilities. All right, affirmation for carrier. And that is fitting since we are going through this big transformation right now. Eclipse season, you know, it's never a walk in the park. These cosmic periods bring about this sudden realization of like these massive shifts in our life. Brings our emotions, you know, this climax, and we purge away anything that's no longer good for us. So that's where we are right now in just this transformational growth. So that's good, you know. Wonderful new opportunities are opening up for me. Very creative energy. Okay, so let's start with, and I did pre-shuffle my cards. My kitty is over here trying to get into the stage, but the stage, I just put it out, but so my kitty might make an appearance. He thinks he's running stuff, you know. All right, so let's see what situation is going on for our water signs. Ooh, all right. Three of Swords. You know, the Three of Swords is heartbreak, divorce, loss, depression. Could be surgery, but there could be a third party. We'll get into that, but that's a situation. There could be definitely a third party here, for whatever reason that is, but let's see what's crossing it. We'll get clarity for that too. Clarity for that as well. I'm telling you, I'm such a sloppy shuffler. So that's why I don't do the pop out thing. Whew. All right, crossing. Ooh, okay. Okay, so Nine of Swords could potentially be an air sign, but it's not. So the Nine of Swords is nightmares, anxiety, grief, depression, that kind of thing. But when I think of this, I saw something a while ago and it just made me laugh. And it's like, you know, the Seven of Swords is like getting drunk and stealing something. The Eight is waking up in the morning and seeing what you've stolen. And then, you know, this Nine is like dealing with the guilt of it. But for real, you know, that's what's crossing this right now. So the Nine, excuse me, I have throat chakra issues today. There could be some nightmares, definitely anxiety around it, but there's grief. You know, I almost felt when I just said that there's a loss of a friendship here. Could be a romantic connection, but I feel like there's just this loss of, you know, you grieve friendships too when they end for what's not serving you, you know, when wonderful new opportunities open up. Not everybody's always happy for you. So let's see. We'll get clarity on that card, on both of them. Let's talk about what you are aware of, all right? Okay. When you wish upon a star card. I have a star card actually tattooed right here on me. Everything's gonna be okay. There's hope here. There's inner clarity. You know, you gotta have faith. I mean, it's being in the spotlight. It's a renewal, and that's, you know, where we are. When these emotions right now, because of this whole supermoon and eclipse, you know, it brings these emotions to this climax, and it's not. And then we're able to, you know, get rid of stuff that doesn't serve us. Then we can even grieve that. We can grieve that like hardcore. Your star card is in reverse though. from the way that I'm reading it for you. And, you know, that's hopeless. It's disillusioned. It's low self-esteem. Could be arrogant and sabotaging. There could be things that are blocked here. What is going on with my water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And you know what's crazy is that this moon, we're going into it's a very big transformational Scorpio energy. It's time to like lay some shit to rest for sure. What's in your subconscious? Like, what are you not aware of? All right. You know, the 10 of Pentacles is, it's leaving a legacy. It's a retirement. It's inheritance. But for you, you know, this isn't, no, that's upright. So, okay, here's the thing. There's a lot of depression going on right now. A lot of depression and self-sabotaging, because you feel stuck. This third thing that is happening here is coming into play, and I kind of want clarity on that. Okay, there's also some choices here. It's not just a transformation. There's choices here. Just know that going from seed to bloom, it really does require a full transformation, and that kind of rebirth is just not easy. It's not. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Like, let's check out your past situation in a second here. Okay, the Ace of Wands is this new project, and it is this inspiration. It's an urge to create, and that's what we have here for Carrier. I feel like this has come up where there was almost this choice of, you have this creative ability and this thing that you're ready to take off on, but something here got in the way. That third thing got in the way. Let's check out your immediate future. Look, another ace. Ace of Swords. It could be a double-edged sword, but you know, the Ace of Swords it's new ideas. It's also new conflicts, but it's mental clarity. Like there's newness here. There's all this newness, and you know, this 9 coming up to a 10 is going to be an ending of that cycle. Could potentially be some family issues here, you know, but that's coming to an end. Let's see what you need to be aware of. What do you need to know for water signs? Maverick, new beginning. Look at that. It's a new beginning. It's not any more clear than all of these new beginnings. Putting an end to this past stuff that's happening, and you have all these new beginnings. This is Maverick. That's a Fool card. This is Maverick in this deck. It's a really cool deck. But this, you know, being in reverse is it's almost like you're afraid of the change, you know. It's resisting it, and it's feeling stuck and indecisive and making mistakes and these sudden changes, you know. I feel like there's some devil energy here too, like with ego or addiction or whatever, or even like some health issues. Let's see, what is the outside influence here? We'll get clarity for some of these outside influences. Going with some emotions. It's loss, regret, grief, feelings of abandonment, or unloved. Wow. There's so much hope for you, but it's almost like, woe is me. Self-pity. I'm just feeling so much, I'm like, stuff is happening, but instead of even trying to look at it in a positive way and seeing these new beginnings and these doors opening up, there's so much negativity here. And wow, it's almost hurtful to see and feel. You know, the thing is this 5 of Cups being in reverse, it's optimism, it's new plans, it's contentment, it's letting go of the past, you know, and it's a renewal. You know, this is the 5 of Cups, and it was in reverse for you. It's this renewal, and here it is again, you know, putting this past shit behind you. All right, let's look at some hopes and fears. Hopes and fears for water signs. All right, Queen of Swords. I am victorious. This is a self-sufficient, you know, person, total honesty. This is somebody that's in the, you know, it's the Queen of Swords. It's, yeah, I'm here for battle. I'm going to tell you straight how it is, you know, but they're still the queen, and there's somebody that you can go to. And I feel like it's both a hope and a fear of maybe being afraid of success. You know, and it's not fear of failure, it's fear of success. And that's why when you're handed all these new beginnings, you're self-sabotaging. I'm just going to read this affirmation again. I'm compelled to. Wonderful new opportunities are opening up for me to use my unique creative skills and ability. Like, where's the belief in self? Because it's all here. And like this Queen of Swords, you know, being successful, being, you know, just this nice person, self-sufficient, and being able to maintain yourself, independence, you know, it's a hope and a fear, afraid of a success. What about this outcome here? All right, the King of Wands, we have a Queen and a King here. You know, and the King of Wands is a bold leader, powerful, charm, courage. There's a lot of courage here, and you're gonna get there. I feel like this person, this is in reverse for you. It's overbearing, arrogant, it's selfish, abusive, harsh, you know, a lot of ego, pride. And I feel like your pride and ego is getting in your way. You're getting in your own way. And you're being stubborn as all get out. Why? Because all these emotions, you know, this is transformational growth. This is eclipse season. And this is a rebirth for life. And I'm telling you, like, the cosmic periods bring about these sudden realizations and massive shifts in our life. And now's the time for this change. It's absolutely the time for this change. And you have the moon as your significator, and the moon is your shadow work, you know? We're talking about the full moon too, but the moon is your shadow work. And it's time to start doing that. There's some unseen problems. There's voluntary changes. Trust your intuition, you know? So the other one I have the star card, and then I have the moon card, and I don't know if you can see it, but I have the moon card right here to always remind me of my shadow self, the thing, you know, like you feel like there's secrets there as well. And like somebody's always out to get you, and it's not. It's time to let go of some shit and, you know, put some stuff behind you so that you can be open to these blessings of all these new creative ideas. You're creative, it's there. You're just not allowing it to come through. Okay, so I'm gonna get some clarity on this Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is something about, there's heartbreak, divorce, loss, depression. It could have been a surgery, but there's a third factor there. Okay, and it's the Queen of Swords. So we have that again. This Queen of Swords. And that's a self-sufficient, and for some of you, just for some of you, there's a surgery that has taken place or that needs to take place, but it's going to make you lose your self-sufficiency. And that is going to be absolutely heartbreaking, and it's going to lead into this Nine of Swords energy, which is, you know, the anxiety and the grief and the depression, you know, and that's for some of you. Wow. Let's clarify that Nine of Swords. I think also too, like with this legacy card here, I feel like you do have support and family around you, but you tend to push people away because you want to be so self-sufficient and independent. So clarity on, okay. So that's the Four of Wands. I see marriage. Maybe it could possibly be a spouse. Here we go. We're talking about divorce and loss. Maybe there was a loss of a spouse for some of you. Or, you know, a loss of a partner, or grieving a friend, you know, but if there's a third party, and that third party is just kind of throwing me off here a little bit. This Four of Wands, you know, is celebrating family, friends, reunions. I like to think of it as marriages, you know, so there's family around you. God, I just want one more card on this Three of, okay, there's a choice. Okay. So, the Two of Swords is compromising and making a decision. There's a choice, which is also, you know, swords are double-edged. This is in reverse, and this is confidence, inner peace, outer conflict, falsehood, deceit, action. It's like going into battle. It's self-sabotaging. Like, some things may be happening in your life, but there's so many new doors for you to open with new creative ideas that it really is time to put all this past stuff behind you, you know, and really ask yourself, what do you want your legacy to be? What do you want it to be? Because I feel like you're letting go. I mean, you're not letting go of some of the most simplest things. Some of you, there's also an affair here around your marriage. There's definitely an affair, and you had to make a choice. Some of you don't feel like it was the right choice, but there was an affair here. Or somebody didn't choose you even, and you got stuck. So for some of you, you've had, you know, you've had or going to have this surgery that's gonna kind of incapacitate you for, you know, a minute, and it's gonna put you in a depression. But for others of you, there's definitely been some infidelity, or even with friendships, like someone leaving you out or whatever, but there was a choice and you didn't feel like you were in that choice. Okay. What about, so we have a new beginning here. What about this King of Wands in reverse as an outcome? Okay, we have Judgment. Okay. This is clarity, a final decision, a wake-up call, and it's really about your life's purpose. So that right there, I mean, this is a wake-up call, all right? And it's time to open your eyes. It's time to go towards your creative new beginnings that are surrounded by you, that you are blinded to even seeing. I just want another one for the Star card in reverse. What about the Star card in reverse? Okay, look, so I can't even make this shit up. We have the King of Wands again, all right? Okay, so the Star card, you know, is this disillusioned, hopeless self, you know, this arrogant, self-sabotaging person. But then this King of Wands is also now in the reverse. Or no, this is upright now. You know, and it's becoming that bold, powerful leader and having the courage. And where it was in reverse as an outcome, you know that you can reverse this. You know, you can reverse this. You're going through this transformation. Allow this rebirth to happen. You've got to. All right. That's all I've got for you. Water signs, love and light.